in this lecture, we are going to work on payment success page. So inside payment.php, we have created one form. Once our payment is successful, we will redirect to payment success.php. And this page, I will be dividing into two parts. First, we are going to write some logic, and in next part, if the payment is successful, whatever cart items we are having, that we are going to store inside the database inside user orders. So from here, I'm just going to remove this echo. First, I will be starting session. So here I will write session start. Below this, I will be including all these files. I will copy and here I will be pasting. I need connect.php, common functions. I need this razor pay as well as I need this config.php. Then next here, I'm just going to include this razor pay API, copy and paste. Sometimes our payment might be tampered. So from razor pay, I will also access this signature verification error. Same thing, I will copy. From this API, I will access errors. From there, I will access signature verification error. Let me write this backslash. So in this way, I'm just going to access this signature verification error. So using this line, we are importing exception class which will handle our signature verification errors. Okay, you can see in this form, we are just getting three things: payment ID, order ID and razor pay signature. So if that signature is getting failed, it is going to handle that error. Then here I will create one variable, page title. Page title, let me simply pass payment status. Next, I will be creating one variable content. As of now, I will be passing empty string. Later on, for each and every error, we have to display some content to user. So that entire HTML content we will be assigning to this variable. So as of now, we are not having any content. So we are going to leave this as empty. Below this, I will be writing this if is set. Then what I have to access? I have to access all these values. Come to payment.php. You can see first we are having payment ID. If this is set and same thing copy. Here I will be pasting. Next we are having order ID. Copy and paste. Again copy this and paste. Next what we are having? We are having razor pay signature. Whatever name values we have given, exact same thing we have to paste here. If all these three values are set, what I will do, I will be creating separate variables. Copy this, dollar paste is equal to assign to this complete value, whatever value we are having. Okay, last lecture we have already seen for each and every payment, we will have unique payment ID. So that payment ID will be assigned to this variable. Next, copy this same thing. For each and every order, we will have unique order. So that value we are assigning to this variable. Copy and paste. Then finally, we are having signature. Same thing I will copy. Copy this, paste and paste. If all these values are set, whatever values we are having, that we are assigning to this variable. Then come to payment.php. From here, I'm just going to copy this and inside this I will be pasting. So using this, we are connecting to our Razorpay API with whatever credentials we have already passed inside config.php. Next, I will be writing try block, and inside this try block, we are just going to verify our payment. Then here, I will be writing catch block. Inside this catch block, I will be passing this signature verification error. From here, I'm just going to access this error object. So if our signature fails, that content we are going to handle here. Next, we will be creating another catch block. Inside this, we are going to handle exception errors. Like if we are having any server issue or something, so that errors we are just going to handle here. Again for this, I will be creating error object. If these values are set, only then this entire thing has to be performed. So this complete code I will copy and paste inside if block. Else, if this is not set, okay, if this condition fails, here I will be creating page title. I will pass invalid request. Then create this content, and inside this I'm just going to write HTML content. So for that, First, what I will do, I will just create one file. Okay, later on I will be deleting. I will simply write h.html. I will write I want to display font awesome. I will write FA solid, then FA circle question, failure icon, as well as margin bottom of tree. I just want to display this icon. Below this, I will be writing H2. Class, I will write text danger. And inside this, I'm just going to pass invalid request. Then I will be creating paragraph. Class, I will write status message. And I will be writing one message. This page was accessed incorrectly. Please ensure you complete the checkout process. Then below this, I will be creating one anchor tag. Class, I will be writing BTN warning, then margin top of tree. Text, I will be passing go back to cart. And inside this href, I will just come outside and I will just go inside cart.php. Text, I will write go back to cart. After writing this complete HTML, just do Control H and replace all the double quotes with single quotes. And just click on replace all. Once it is done, copy, cut it from here inside payment success.php. Here I'm just going to paste the entire content. If all these three values are set, then we will perform all this operation. If this is not set and directly if you are trying to access this payment success page, then this error will be shown to user. Now same thing I will copy. Inside this catch block, I'm just going to paste. Page title, I will be writing error, and this has to be FA solid, not solid. It has to be FA solid. And here icon I will be passing FA triangle exclamation. Then rest entire thing is same. Inside this H2, I will be writing a server error occurred. Remove this complete thing. Here I will write could not process the order. Just close this. Now I'm just going to concatenate. Here I will be writing HTML special characters. And inside this, I will access my event object. From there, I'm just going to access this get message property. So whatever error message I am having, that will be present inside this. So I'm just going to access. Again, I'm just going to concatenate. Then again, no need to change. Our button will be same. Error, then we have changed the class. We have changed the message, and from error object, we are accessing the message. Now same thing, I will copy. Inside this catch block, I'm just going to paste. Title, it will be verification failed. Then next, FA solid. Remove this. Here I will write FA circle X mark. Okay, cross symbol. Then failure icon. Rest entire thing is same. Remove this complete H2 text. I will be writing payment verification failed. Remove this complete thing. Here I will be writing one message. The transaction signature could not be verified. Please check your order history or contact support. Okay, simple message. But below this, I will be creating another paragraph. Close this paragraph. Inside this, I will be creating small tag and then close this small tag. Here I will be writing error. Close it. Just concatenate. Come here. Copy this complete HTML special characters. Copy. Here I will be pasting. Again, just concatenate. So whatever error message we are having, I'm just going to access that error message and this anchor tag remains same. Now finally coming inside this try block, what I will do, whatever information I am having, that entire information I'm just going to wrap inside the array. So here I will be creating one variable attributes and then I'm just going to create the array. First will be my Razorpay order ID. I will copy, I will create the key. And for this, I'm just going to assign this complete value. I will copy and paste. Separate by comma. Copy this 2 more times. Then next, I'm just going to copy this payment ID. Copy and paste. I will be pasting. Next, Razorpay signature. Copy, paste. And here also I will be pasting. So these are the keys. But whatever we are passing here, exact variable names you have to give. Then close this. Now we are having one function using which we are going to verify our payment. So from this API, okay, we have already accessed our API. You can see from this API, we will access this utility. From there, I will access verify payment signature. And inside this, I'm just going to pass this complete attributes. Okay, this is just going to verify the payment. If all the values are set, we have accessed the API, and from there we are accessing this function and we are simply verifying our payment. If our verification failed, then we will be having this error. If we are having any server issue, then it will be handled here. And if these values are not set, then this message will be shown to user. This is the first part of payment success page where we have accessed all the post data, and using try and catch block, we are handling errors and we are verifying our payment.